Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Summerlin, and I'm here to show you a couple quick things about how awesome Google can be when you're trying to format your research paper or your annotated bib or any of those things. Okay, so there are several ways that you can do this, but I'm going to go from the top, just some things that you need to know. So when you open a Google Doc, you obviously want to give this a title. I'm going to call this testing paper because this is a test for everything. When you want to do the header for your annotated bib or for your research paper, we do APA. Now, current APA says that you do not need a header, but senior project, it's up to the discretion of the institution, and Columbia County is still requiring a header in our formatted senior project papers. So to do a header, there's two ways to do it. You can double click at the top and it'll open up the header bar, or you can go to Insert, Headers and Footers, Headers. Now, once you're here, there are a couple things that you need to know. In APA, the first page header and the secondary page header are different. So the first page is going to be slightly different from all the other subsequent pages. To make that happen, you click this little button right here that says different first page. So if you click that, now your first page header is going to be different from all your others. So you have to set up the first page, then you'll go and set up the second page. But luckily, once you set up the second page, everything after that will be the same as what's on the second page. So on the first page of your APA paper, you need to type running head and then in all caps the short title of your paper, short title of paper. And then you're going to want to go to options, include your page number, and apply that over here. Now, they don't need to be that close together. The page number needs to be over on this side, so you just need to push tab, oops, too much, tab until it goes to where it wants to be. The other thing you're going to need to do here is you're going to need to change that to Times New Roman 12-point font, and now it's set and ready to go. So that is how you do a header. If you're going to a second page, you go Insert, Page Break, let's make a second page here. Up at the top, you see there's a 2. It's in the wrong font. Right here, you're just going to do the short title of your paper. Nothing else. You're going to hit tab over until you get those in the right place. You're going to go Times New Roman 12-point font. Oops, it went off the edge. Just hit delete till it comes back to the line. And there it is. So that is how to do the header and the page number. Now, the next thing that some people are going to struggle with is actually citation of these sources and things like that. So I did want to teach you a couple quick steps that are going to help you enormously in the long run. One of the great things, I'm going to erase all this so that we can start over from scratch. One of the great things about Google is that it has all these add-ons, and if you go to the add-on tab here, there's so many things, it can be overwhelming. The thing that I want you to look at right now is this MLA APA formatter, and if you click open on that, I know we're not doing MLA, we're doing APA, but if you click open on that, it'll open this task to the side, it'll ask you for some general information like your name, and then it'll let you create a template. When you create a template, it'll ask you a bunch of information. You know, what are you going to call it? What's your teacher's name? What's your class name? Do you want MLA or APA? So you click APA. I've already done this right down here. If you click that template, it will apply it to your paper automatically. So it will format your paper for you. The only thing it's missing is the header. So you just have to go in and add that like we did. But it'll do your name. It'll do everything that it needs to have. It'll even have a references page down here for you to get started on that. It's really helpful. So that's MLA formatter. Now, once you have your MLA formatter done, I'm going to erase all this again so we can start from scratch because I want to show you another add-on that's really useful, and that is EasyBib Bibliography Creator. If you click on that, this is what's going to help you cite sources, and it can be very, very helpful. So, for instance, I'm going to look up an article about COVID because there's going to be tons of articles about COVID. So you hit search. It will come up with some articles here. I do not suggest this as a search method. What I would do is find your articles in Galileo and then come and search for them here, like copy and paste their titles and search for them here. So this is one of the things that I'm going to do. Right here, I have this article. I'm back. I'm going to paste the name of this article right here and see what I can dig up. Oh, it's not going to give me that. Anyway, I'll show you sort of how to use it. So again, you'll just search for COVID. I'm going to find something that is a journal article something that's pretty easy for me to look at. COVID, why I'm going to select this one, why most of what you know is wrong. So I'm going to select that. It will build the citation for you right here. That's the thing that's really wonderful about this, is the citation is already added. You click Add Bibliography to Doc, and boom, it has your references, it has your citation, it's all there. Now, obviously, you're going to need to check behind it. That is one way to do this. Here's the way that I would suggest doing this that I think is going to be much more useful in the long run. If you go up to Format, Tools. If you go to Tools, there is a button here within Google Docs that says Citation. If you click that, it'll ask you for what type of citation you want. We want APA. If you click Add a Citation, I'm going to add a journal article. It's from an online database because I got it from Galileo. It's going to ask you all of this information. Well, where do you find all of this information? It's going to be there in your article. So here's the title of the article. I'm just going to copy that, put that over here where it says article title. The author's name is Lynn Olson, so I'm going to go ahead and do Lynn Olson. If there are more, you can add contributor, and there are going to be more people there. I'm going to create a fake author for here. So I'm going to say that I also wrote this paper. Okay. Just so you can see what it looks like. Just spell my name right though. Then the journal title, go over here. The journal title is what the source is. So I'm going to copy that. Volume, issue, and page number. So it's volume 20, issue 3, and it is 6 pages long. So right there, 6 pages long. So volume 20, issue 3, 6 pages long. All of that information goes in order, so you can find it pretty easily. It was published, I don't know the day, but I know that it was published in September of 2020. So I do Sept of 2020. Published season, I don't know that. Some of this information you're going to leave blank. I don't need a short title on that. The database, I got this from EBSCO, which is just the parent company of Galileo, so you can put EBSCO host. DOI is the digital number. It's like a social security number for articles. This article does not have a DOI, so we're just going to move past that, leave it blank. I don't need to include a URL. I accessed it on the 2nd of September 2021. That information might not be valid. So then once you fill that all out, you click Add Citation. Boom, there's the citation. So you click Cite. It'll give you how to cite that in text. It's fabulous. Now, obviously, in text, it's not going to be bold. I don't know why they automatically make it bold, but it's not supposed to be bold. So fix it. You would put the page number of the page you got the information from. You don't leave the hashtag there, guys. You can click over here. If you click at the bottom and say Insert References, it'll make yourself a reference page, and it's already indented and double spaced the exact way that it needs to be indented and double spaced. It's really, really wonderful. So that's how you can do that. So the last thing that I want to show you just really carefully is that sometimes you really have to check behind these wonderful machines that are made to help us. The computer is great, but you're the human and you need to be smarter than them. So for instance, I'm going to erase one of these because it's a practice. This citation right here is incorrect. In APA, these are supposed to be lowercase. It's supposed to be what we refer to as sentence case. So you're writing it like it's the sentence. So only the first word and proper nouns are capitalized. So in this particular regard, this wonderful tool is still kind of wrong. So you as the human have to go back and fix it and make it better. The other thing is sometimes you mess up the hanging indent. Sometimes you copy and paste something wrong and you don't absolutely know how to go back in and fix it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to go in and make it look the way that it should look. So the first thing I do have to do is I have to unfix it. So here, this is a citation that is right with the information, but it's wrong in the format. So in APA, you have to double space things. So you highlight everything. You go to this little, these 3 lines that are up here that have the up and down arrow, and you click double. Boom, double spaced. To do a hanging indent, you go to Format, Align and Indent. Scroll all the way down to Indent Options. Click that. It's a special kind of indent called a hanging indent. And you click that and it's ready to go. All right, so I know that was quick. I'm planning on making a video like this for online Microsoft as well, but here it is for Google just in case you needed it. Have a lovely day and good researching.